Hey guys, I'm going to show you my grocery haul, and then at the end too I'm going to tell you a little bit more about why I'm doing these kinds of things, and I would love to hear your feedback. So listen for that, and then if you want to let me know in the comments or on Facebook, I would welcome your feedback. Thank you.
Okay, so here is our latest haul from Aldi. We had a date night tonight actually. Some kind folks at church did free babysitting as Valentine's Day is coming up, and so we were able to do that, leave our children, all except our baby. We left the kids there. They got to play with their friends and have a great time. We got to go out to eat with a gift card, and then we went to Aldi, because that's what all parents do on date night, right? It's a grocery shop, am I right? So this should be about 3 weeks worth of meals for us, and then that fourth week I think we'll just pull from the depths of the freezer and the pantry. So we'll see. I spent about half of our grocery budget for the month, and I do still need to go to Walmart for sure for some more dairy, mostly milk, eggs, cheese that I didn't get at Aldi. And then we'll see what I need to fill in as far as produce as the month goes on. So I'm going to show you everything and show you how much it costs, and we will go from there. As I said before, we do have our own meat. That's what we do. We raise meat, so we have our own pork, beef, and chicken, and that definitely saves a lot. Our grocery budget is going to be a lot lower than other families because we do have the meat already, but I do still buy a little bit here and there of certain things to fill in. So okay, so starting over here, we got training pants. 23 training pants for $5.99. That's not quite as good a deal as I can get on Amazon, but we are about out and we need some for church tomorrow and then night times. So I picked up these and then I'll order from Amazon. So I'll share the link below. I did find some diaper deals this week on Amazon, and so I'll share that. Then I got their regular diapers, 96 diapers, size 3. This was $10.89. So this price was really similar to Walmart, which is usually the cheapest I can find unless I do get a deal. So I picked these up. We obviously cloth diaper if you've seen my other videos. I'll link to those. But we like to have disposables on hand for church. It's just easier for the nursery staff, and then for mops also. And then, as I mentioned before, my toddler he seems to have really sensitive skin, and so we like to have these for nighttime. Sometimes if he's getting close to breaking out in a rash, we'll use those. So I got 3 pounds of Granny Smith apples. They are $2.89. Baby carrots 89 cents for a pound, and I got 3 of those. Got 3 cucumbers, also 39 cents a piece. So all of these will be for snack time. And then peas, I kind of stocked up. This is not just a 3-week supply, but I stocked up. So I got 10 bags of peas for 95 cents a piece. That's the regular price. It's 1 pound of peas. And that is usually the best price. I've compared to Walmart, and unless you do a coupon deal, that is a little bit cheaper than Walmart's normal price. A 3-pack of romaine lettuce for $1.99. Then they had a great deal on broccoli, $1.19, and it's 2 pretty big heads. So I got 3 of those because the baby is starting to eat food, and this is usually one of our children's first foods. So I picked that up for him. And then bananas were 44 cents a pound. They were super green, so I only got 1 set of those. $3.19 for the kiwis. I tried to count. I think there's 10 in here, so we have 5 kids that eat right now, so I can do 2 different snack times with those. And then I got a case of whole corn. There's nothing added to this. Their corn is just corn, water, and salt. And those are 49 cents a can. So I got a case of those as a side to go with dinners. I'm going to try this mac and cheese. Usually we get Annie's. This was Annie's usually I get for $1 a box, so that's really good for what it is. But this is only 33 cents a box. I'll see if I can get it to focus. And the ingredients were not bad. Unless they changed it, Kraft always has orange dye in it, and so we can't do that. But this does not have dye in it. It does have, if you see the bottom line, it has natural flavors. And sometimes that can be a problem because they hide stuff in the natural flavor solution that they don't have to put on the label. So I'm going to try this and see how my kids do with it. I picked up these to try for the first time. They were $1.39, only 3.3 ounces, so they won't be very filling, but it's so hard to find snacks that my kids can have, and so when I find something new like this, I always pick it up and we'll see how it goes. Again, the ingredients look pretty good, so $1.39 for those, $2.29 for Parmesan cheese. This is another thing I've been buying. It's not a brand that's approved on their diet, but it seems to be okay. It hasn't bothered them. So we get that. Okay, $1.19 on the wide egg noodles for a pound. So those I'm going to use for Alfredo. Usually we always have spaghetti on Monday nights, but we're getting kind of sick of having spaghetti every Monday night. And so we've added Alfredo into it. And we've been having chicken Alfredo every other. So we'll have spaghetti one Monday and Alfredo the next Monday. So Monday's just pasta night. And those are a little bit better than the spaghetti noodles. We like them better with Alfredo. And then we got 10 pounds of potatoes for $2.99. And then also, this is another thing we'll probably use for Alfredo. And then the egg noodles we can just use for buttered noodles too if we want. So the penne noodles are 79 cents a piece. Okay, so sweet potato chips were $2.29 for 7 ounces. And there's the ingredients. Again, not something that we've tried before, but thought we would pick it up and give it a chance. These corn chips we always buy. The kids love these for snack time, and usually, like tonight, the kids weren't with us, but if we're grocery shopping with the kids, or if I am, then we'll often buy these, and that's what I pass out in the van on the way home. These are only $1.99 a bag. Okay, their ham is another thing that we've just been trying, and so far we've had good luck with it. So it's uncured, no nitrates. We're not so much concerned with the nitrates and the nitrites, but most of the time when they have nitrates in them, the salt that they add that has the nitrate solution in it, the salt itself has red dye in it. So usually when you see something that has nitrates in it, you have to be concerned about red dye if that's something that bothers your children. So we definitely like to get our meats like this. Here's the ingredients. $3.29, 7 ounces, and we will use this in all kinds of good stuff. We use it in ham and cheese sandwiches, or just to add a little more protein to any kind of thing like that. And then this salmon was, I think, $7.39. Yep, $7.39 for the salmon. So it's 2 pounds, but you can always check. Serving size 4 ounce, servings per container 8 ounce. So usually that would mean, there's about 8 pieces in there. It really helps me when I'm thinking of a meal. So this would probably be a meal for us, but we'd have to add in a pretty hearty side to go with it. So I got this because my son came home from Grandma's and said, Grandma had the best salmon recipe. It was the best salmon I ever had, and I actually did it all myself. So he brought home a copy of the recipe, so I'll try to find that online and share it with you guys. So he's excited to have something that he can make for us, and I'm excited to eat it. And then their milk this time was not as good a deal as it has been. It was $1.88 a gallon. And it's got whole milk. So, and their Friendly Farms brand. Okay, so milk. Normally we buy Prairie Farms brand, which is at the dollar stores like Dollar General and Family Dollar, because a lot of times in milk it will say, okay, see the ingredients, grade A milk and vitamin D3. So a lot of times the vitamin solution has preservatives in it, and they don't have to put the preservatives on the label because they only have to put what they actually added, which was, a vitamin D solution. And so usually we have to buy Prairie Farms milk because theirs doesn't have the preservatives that bother my kids. But Friendly Farms, I have heard, not officially, but I've heard that they're related to Prairie Farms. And so we've tried their milk and it's always seemed to be fine for us. So I don't know, distributed by ALDI. I'm just not sure. But it seems to work for us and it's usually cheap. And then we got 4 dozen eggs, which their egg price this week was not that great either. It was 99 cents. And Walmart is often 98 cents, but since I was there, I just grabbed some there. And then baking supplies over here, we get the canola oil, and that's $1.85 for each of those containers. We picked up 2 sugars, those are $1.45. Then brown sugars, I got 3 of them for $1.29. They are 2 pounds. Sugar, I believe, is 4 pounds. Sugar is 4 pounds, and then the oil is 48 ounces. And then these are my favorite thing. Oh my goodness, they're so good. I actually had quit buying them on purpose because I was like eating them all the time, and they're you know, a fair amount of calories, 260 calories in one of them. But when you're like starving, and especially when I first had the baby and I was nursing all the time and I barely had my hands free to eat, they just really do fill you up. They have so much protein in them. So those are very, very good if you ever get a chance to try them. But they are kind of expensive, $5.99 for 6 of them. So basically $1 a piece. I guess it's not too bad, but I mean, I was eating like 2 or 3 of them a day to the point where I was thinking I'm probably overloading myself on protein. But if I limit myself to 1 a day, at least a box will last me a week. So they're just delicious. I almost missed it. I had also picked up 2 pounds of butter. Usually when I go, I get 10 or 20 pounds, and I had just stocked up, and so I just got a couple more to add to the freezer. So 1 pound for $2.69. Not bad. Not the best it's been, but not bad. And then I also got this, their almond extract. I was hoping they would have almond extract, and they did, and the ingredients didn't look too bad, so I picked it up. I didn't want anything artificial, so this looked good. It was only $1.99, and I use this almost every day in my smoothies in the afternoon. It just makes them so yummy. So it was nice to find it, because I don't know what I paid, but I'm sure I paid more than that for the Watkins brand at Walmart. So this was a good find.
Okay guys, that is it. I'm gonna put it away so I can go to bed before my baby starts waking up every 2 hours like he has been. So I just thought I would show you. I hope this is helpful. If there's certain things you want to see, like I started showing the ingredients today. I hadn't thought of that before. So if there's certain things you want to see ingredients on, let me know, or whatever else would be helpful. So I will post links down below to the things that I mentioned. If you like this video, please subscribe, hit like, come back, follow along. I'm so glad to have you here, and I hope that I'm doing things that are helpful to you guys. And I don't want to encourage you to just be on here killing time, but I've learned so much from other moms that post things like this, and at first I thought it was silly, like who needs to see somebody else's groceries, but it did really help me realize where I could find a better deal, or that there's a product I might like to try. And I welcome any ideas that you would have on things I could share that would be helpful to you and encourage you, especially if you have your hands full like we do. So thank you guys so much.